What can we score if we miss all the greens? I'm playing irons only today from the back tees, and I'm going to miss the greens in all the right areas to see how low we can actually go despite playing very imperfect golf. It's 177 according to the Red Tiger. Golf is a game of missing, so I'm going to play for the best miss, considering I'm not going to be hitting any greens today. But it's easier to do once we understand the physics of a golf shot. So with the ball above my feet here in the rough on an upslope, the upslope is going to make the ball go higher as well as go left, and the ball above my feet is also going to make the ball go left. So basically this is a shot that goes right to left, almost guaranteed, which means where I want to leave this ball nicely lines up with the shot shape. Front left here leaves us the easiest chip, short and left, and I've taken a club that won't reach onto the green. Absolutely money. Oh, absolutely perfect. Put that one to 4 feet. 4 feet at what looks like a 2% slope. There's about a ball outside the left. Yes! Playing the Tacoma 101 U2 iron. It's absolutely stinky winky. I put a metal shaft or steel shaft in it, took the graphite out, and it's absolutely money ski.
Very nice shot.
Through the trees there I can see a bunker. It's 232 to reach there thanks to the Red Tiger rangefinder. Absolutely money. Thanks to the Red Tiger we now hit the 4-iron ski straight over toward that bunker. No, we're not going to reach in it. It's going to be brilliant. We have 65 yards remaining and I'm not allowed to hit the green. This green is shaped like that and turned this way. If we miss left, if we miss right, we chip onto a side slope. From the left side it bounces onto the green and shoots right. From the right side it bounces onto the green and shoots left. On the other side of that crest, on this side, it's the opposite. So you're always chipping onto a side slope. So we can be short here or we can be slightly long. Slightly long is good if I have the distance control onto the fringe and then putt, and short here is also fine, giving us a straight shot up the hill, except we have to deal with 2 slopes, one uphill and then the downhill over the crest to the hole. At the back we only have to deal with 1 slope straight up the hill. Actually your short game starts from further back, because if I set this shot up somewhere else, I give myself a harder chip, much more difficult to get the ball close, and I think my chipping sucks, but actually it's just the position I'm in is what actually sucks. That's the ironic part of golf, is that everything is interconnected and we can't look at anything in isolation because it all depends on each other. Okay. Only playing irons also means I have to hit into areas that I can actually miss the ball. I can't take on my driver line here because then I'm in the trees, so I have to actually adjust my lines today compared to what I normally play.
Perfect shot.
You're damn right. You probably haven't seen me talking about this rangefinder before. I don't talk about it that often, but Red Tiger is absolutely money. I've been using it for about a year now. Started with the white one. It's very, very nice. This one is the ultimate budget rangefinder. This black one is the new improved one. The same magnets on the side to stick it on your cart. Slope function, you can switch on and off on the side. Distance, pin lock, slope, and it has speed, scanning, absolutely money. Check the links in the description. Absolutely best in class, under 200 bucks. So if you're looking for a beautiful Christmas gift for your daddy, for your sugar daddy, for your brother, for your previous brother who's now a sister, up to you. Beautiful Christmas gift, Red Tiger rangefinder. Check the link in the description. Christmas comes early, baby. Boom! It's 175 to the pin. Now my analysis says the bunkers are no-go, of course. Long here is no-go because the pin's on the front. When the pin's on the front like this with a very simple chip up the slope to the pin, I don't mind being short, right? I can hit a beautiful little pitching wedge chip up there and give myself a really good par chance. And if the turf is nice and flat and the grass is not too spongy, if it weren't tropical grass, I could even putt it up, 10 yards short of the green and give myself a great chance at a par. You know, I have a strong feeling I'm going to hold this one, so I'm going to take the pin out because I think it's leaning toward me. $190-yard hole. The pin is angled back to front like this, but it's turned that way. So any chip from the left-hand side is going to be onto a downslope, kicking it directly left to right. So I want to come from the right-hand side directly up that slope, or minimally left so it doesn't kick like hard 45-degree angle right on my chip. So I'm going to hit from 190 about 170-yard club, leave myself a 20-yard pitch, and hopefully directly at the pin toward that bunker on the right-hand side. Very simple chips there. Come on now, partner. And it's a little uphill onto the side slope, but it's not a downhill side slope, so it won't push my ball to the right like crazy. 21 yards, so we're going to go 10 yards onto the green and let it roll up from the left. Stop there. That's just a little toe down, putter grip, pitching wedge, halfway, easy game. 3 feet, right to lefter. We're going to just go inside the cup and give it a bash. Absolutely money, huh? Now I think that Tacomo's unsung hero is their 201. I play the 4-iron in the 201, just screwing around with it one day in the TrackMan. This thing is an absolute weapon. Gives me a little fader and goes 200 plus, 220, 230 every single time. We had absolutely stinky winky amount of rain last night and a lot of wind, so not everything is cut at the moment. Some bad lies in the fairway, but we roll with the punches. To carry the bunker on the right-hand side is about 172 yards. So I'm going to hit the 6-iron in the 201s. We've got 158 yards. Short is good. Left is okay having the chip up the green. And even missing right over that bunker is not a bad proposition. Long is terrible because you have scraggly lies at the back and you're hitting onto the upslope, and then you have a danger of going on the downslope. I'm going to miss this one, slightly higher risk on the right-hand side of the green. Now this may seem contrived, and it is, but I'm also learning to commit to targets I wouldn't normally go for. Like to hit her onto that right-hand side bank, to commit to that instead of looking at the flag is quite a difficult thing. That can help me in the future when I have to aim away from flags and stop obsessing over them. Know what I'm saying? Absolutely money. Perfecto. That's all right. A little bit left, but you know what I'm saying? We've got to miss the green anyway. Not bad, you know? So 192, 193 to the hole. We want to stay about 10 yards short. So we're going to hit a 180-yard club here, short of the green. Not a greatie, but a straightie. We left ourselves 50 yards after a pretty shitty shot. Front pin, don't be a sucker. Get the ball onto the green. So I'm going to try to land this exactly 50 up to 55 and just get myself a putt, even if it's slightly longer. I don't have to get greedy. Let's get greeny. On a par 3, the most important thing we can do is avoid the water. That removes double bogeys. We could go toward the bunkers. I could go short and pitch across the green, but I think I'm just going to go long with a club that's going to guarantee clear the water, which is realistic for us. We want to clear the water. So I'm going to play this not as a 156-yard hole. I'm going to play this as like a 170-yard hole and hit a club that will clear this pin all the way to the back of the green, leaving me a chip from the back with a lot of space to chip onto. Okay, just over the back. We have missed in a beautiful little location right here. We can use the 8-iron to roll the ball all the way up there. It's from the left-hand side. So we're going to pick our little landing spot on the green, give it a little heel up chip, just on the left side. Hopefully that's not too much pace. Slowly, slowly. Not too bad.
Very nice shot.
Okay, that's perfect. Little short. Okay, little chipperoonie. I mean, that's about as good as I'm gonna do, right? Know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
Now these are the toughest. I mean, 445 yards, absolute mad, right? I'm gonna hit a short club off the tee, and then we're gonna have a long approach shot, give ourselves a 50-50 chance of getting up and down for the pass key like an absolute momish. Man, I tell you what, this 101U is welcome in my bag anytime. So we have 180 yards remaining, and obviously short right and right pin high is in those bunkers. We don't want to go in that stuff, right? That's deep, that's nasty. Left is definitely our play here. Short left, not so much, but left, pretty damn good. Long is good, but I'm not going to hit a 200-yard shot here and be some kind of dweezil, right? So I'm going to hit my 170-yard club toward that tree, have a chip up the green, easy game. The ground is right to left, so this should help the shot shape to get toward that tree. Let's commit to the tree. Wow, that's a bit too far left, Maddie. As my Golf Spice #7 ranked YouTube golf instructor, you may question, Maddie Boom Boom, what are your credentials? Well, everybody knows that I graduated from Bonham Young University, master's degree in amateur gynecology, and second major, I'm a cunning linguist. So that's what the professional qualifications I have are to become maybe the greatest instructor who carries a $20 tripod with his iPhone and a set of microphones to grace the face of this planet. That's what I'm talking about. Now I'm saying, open that face, hold it while it's open, get those titties working to the target, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a bit too much. Okay, okay. Okay, we're on. At least we have a put. Well, it's not Augusta. It's not Augusta, is it? Right? Not Augusta. If it were Augusta, we may have made that putt. I played 18 the other day racing the Sunset, and I didn't have time to do a pre-shot routine. That got me thinking, is the pre-shot routine actually that important? Does it really do much difference? Because my score wasn't that much worse, maybe the same as if I had my full pre-shot routine. What I'm going to do this 9 is just hit no pre-shot routine. I'm just going to stand up and hit the ball. Let's see how much different we score. Come on, noodle arms. Wow, this green is extremely steep bank from back to front, and it's pretty much straight at us, so it's not at an angle. So the best thing here is to go short, because that pin is on the middle front, and if we go beyond this pin or to the sides, it's a very tough chip. You can do it, but it's very difficult, and the bunkers are always a no-go. So we'll take something that goes about 125, and we'll leave ourselves about 15-20 yard chip. Perfecto. We have to be extremely careful on our chips now, because we have a very steep chip up the slope. I don't want to go put it 6 foot, 7 foot past. Now we have a downhill slider. Regardless of what the gurus and idiots with the data will tell you, a downhill 6-footer is worse than an uphill 6-footer. It's worse than an uphill 4-footer. Let's leave it short, give ourselves the uphill putt. If we go long, we want to go a foot long maximum. Very nice! Okay, come on now. We have to commit to these targets. Off the tee is easy, nice and aggressive, but into the green, we're not committing to our targets enough. Whoa, man alive. Damn, son. Short here is great. The pin's at the back, so actually hitting it over the back is a pretty good plan. But, you know, to take a 210-yard shot to get over the back, that brings in more variance left and right, which means I have higher chance of hitting a shanky, skanky one into the bunker, which we don't want. We want to be short. We've got a big fat open area there, and we've got the whole green to chip up because the pin's at the back. So what you notice on this course, maybe on your course too, staying short of the green can be a very viable option if you're trying to avoid terrible hazards. Now the lie condition is going to dictate the shot quite a bit. This one should be a bit of a flyer. We've got a bit of grass behind the ball here in the rough, which is cool. It just means that my normal shot that goes 165 may go 170, 175, just short of the green.
Nice shot. Safe, safe.
We've got about a 47-yard shot, but we've put it in a position where we have a big bank on the left side. So that's going to kick that ball left to right big time. So I have a couple options here for the chip shot. I can either run it up left and let the slope take it, kind of risky, and I can hit it, you know, onto that slope with a 56 degree, which in my opinion may be more risky. If I hit it, I don't catch it all properly, it can sit down real quick and come down the slope. So I think I'm going to take the pitching wedge and give it more chance to run up that slope. And if it does run out to the back of the green, I'm okay with that. That's okay. I'd rather do that than, you know, have another putt, have another shot like a putt going over that slope. So let's see if we can get it past that. Okay, just over the slope. That's perfect up there. I just missed the slope a little bit. Should have gone more toward the pin than it would have taken the slope to the hole. So I went too far and I went up the straight side of the slope here. We're going up it now. It really adds a lot of elevation. No practice stroke. How do we putt like that? Oh, almost better.
Very nice shot.
Most hilarious thing, this $120 rangefinder picks up 314-yard pin. 314 to the pin, Bushnell won't even pick it up, but the Red Tiger $120 rangefinder picked it up. We're going to hit a 7-iron down there, lay it up to a beautiful distance, and then we're going to miss the green like an absolute assassin. So with the front pin location and a big steep bank in front of the green, I don't want to leave this one short to leave an uphill shot to a pin cut on the front. Very difficult shot to hit. So I'd prefer to go right of this about pin high, and then we're going to leave a beautiful chip with lots of green to work with. So we hit a 155-yard shot, giving us that chip across the green. Absolutely brilliant. We could also go well left, but then I have a high chance of hitting the green because there's just that much green available. So actually, you know what, let's make it more challenging. I'll hit it to the left. Or how about we do both? How about that? So we'll go left, aim it at that big ass tree. And if we go there, we have lots of green. Just only problem is we have a big downhill. So we can hit the 9er now to the right hand side. And that's just, I mean, that's like, wow, what a shot. So that's the chip with the one that goes to the right hand side.
Go. Go. Very
Oh
nice.
no, stop there now, man.
Go.
Come
Go.
on, baby.
Go.
What a
Go. Very
shot.
nice. Chop.
The strategy, girl.
Nice. In.
On these crazy 200+ yard par 3s, it's the same thing. Let's just find a place we can get to get up and down, you know, like make this a par 3.5, give us a position that get up and down 50% of the time. Pins in the middle is a big ass slope left to right on the left of the slope, but we're not going to try and err on the right because we have bunkers there. So we just have to accept we're going to have a very tricky chip that's going to have to go a big left to right to get to the hole. So we're going to go a little left to the little bailout area there. Your long par 3 should have bailout area, otherwise your course designer is an absolute prick. So we're going to go with something that's going to go about 170, and we'll aim it directly at that bunker on the left because we can't reach it. And then from there, we know we have a great short game to at least get ourselves a 10-footer for par. We pre-accepted this chip shot is going to be, well, nearly took a practice swing. we pre-accepted this chip shot is going to be a big left to righter, and I want to carry this onto the green. Big to the left, it's going to come down there. I don't know how much we're going to have left for par. I'm going to be lucky if I get 8 feet. Noodle arms, that's all we care about. Little noodle arms, noodly noodle. That's what...
Very nice shot.
Wow, the big dog just ate something right there, and I think it's called Purina. Chipping from the right, that's going to be tough because you have to gauge not only the curve, but you also have to get the speed right so it just gets over the ridge and takes a steep downhill to the hole. That is very tricky. So the safe side is not always the fat side. In this instance, the short side is much easier than the very fat side. Very strange, happens every now and then. So we're going to try and miss this one a little bit left, a little bit pin high left or short left. That's going to be our best bet. Okay, I've missed that one. Yep, a little bit short, and that's okay. What the hell have you done?
Ôi,
What the hell have you done? You know what I'm saying?
Việt bay xuống gầm tay. Nice shot.
Man, where has this 101U been all my life? Now it's 165 according to my beautiful red tiger range. Here, the fat side is the safe side. Over the green is a tough chip. You're going up the hill, down the hill to the pin on the right-hand side. If you miss the green right here, you've got no chance. You're going from below the hole onto the pin cut very close to the front, or you go long and now you're chipping onto a downslope to a pin cut close to the edge. The left side here is the best part to be. The bunker in front, difficult shot to get out of and get close. We're not making par. Gonna hit this at the skydiver. In the bunker?
In the bunker.
Ooh, that's the first time ever in that bunker. Player and gang banger. I hit it into that bunker. Then I tried to hit the white ball, but I forgot to click record. So we're hitting another white ball left of the green to see the difference if we had pulled off what we want to do, if the bunker versus fat side makes any difference to us. Well, let's compare if we have the fat side to hit. No practice stroke. Come on, Maddie.
Very nice shot. Very nice shot.
I went with the sandwich there to get it over this first bit of uphill, because if you hit it into the slope, into paspalum grass, it's like Velcro. It just stops the ball. Now we've stopped about a foot from there. Very easy. Let's move to the bunker and see what the difference is at the bunker. Could be good. Let's go have a look. Como. We've only got 140 yards left, but we have an upslope and then the top tier, which is a little bit downsloping. So we have the shelf right there. And with a chip short of the green right here, we have to get up that shelf and then get the distance control perfect so it doesn't roll away from the hole into the water. So it's not that safe, it's just the fat side. The safe side here is to actually go over the green and have a chip directly up the slope from middle to back to the hole. That chip uphill is going to be way easier than a chip short right here. So I've got to really commit to the back of the green here, the orange flowers back there, and just try hit that, get that pin out of my mind, know what I'm saying? Okay, perfect, just over. If we chip from down there, this is an entire side slope here. So you'd be chipping along a side slope, and then about here is where the ridge is. That pin is just over there, and then behind that hole, directly where that hole is, it just goes downhill toward the water. So I don't want to come in from the right and short of this hole. I want to come in from long beyond the hole. Let's see if we can get up and down. Stop! Stop! With 179 yards remaining, we have a big fairway on the right-hand side. A little chip from there is always a delight. And that puts us in a position to make a 3.5. So we can get up and down 50-50. And we're going to pick out a tree to aim at and ignore this pin like crazy. There's a tree on the edge of the bunker, and I'm going to hit that tree. Over this old divot, perfect alignment for me. Easy game. A little bit short. It's going to be a little difficult to control here, but the pin's on the front. A terrible miss is any of the bunkers. Long miss is okay, but then we have to chip down, and there's a bowl where the pin is. Very difficult to stop the ball at the hole without it coming off the front of the green. So the best solution here is short left, which is a very tight corridor, and from the rough there's less control. So let's see if I can get it there. If I don't, I'm in a bunker, tough shizer. Red Tiger is telling me 123, so we're going to hit a ball that probably goes about 110. Something like that. So we're going to go about one club less than I normally would go, and let's see if we can get this to land right amongst those bunkers, even from sitting in the cow grass. That's going to be well short of what I wanted, but we've got a pretty simple chip. How's Titties working to the target? Come on, Titties, work for me, just like you work for Paige. Oh, just a bit long, just a bit long. Come back down, come back. No, come back. Oh, right in the mouth. Beautiful. Check out this video over here to see how to break 80